Hey, good morning. Joe Deary, Powerful Improvements, Putnam, Connecticut. It is getting cold here in the morning. It's been like 47 degrees this morning. It's maybe warmed up to low 50s now, which is perfect. And I'm out here on these brick buildings again. I'm gonna try to get 2 of these done here today. I'm set up on this one. I don't know if you can see the truck is way down there. I got hose wrapped all the way around the back of the building to right here in the front corner. My turbo nozzle set up right there. Some of these buildings have different water connections than others. They have some that don't work for me, so I had to connect the water on this building way over here. I got 250 feet of water hose going over there and then to the truck, and then I'm gonna have to disconnect this thing completely because then they want me to set up and wash that building over there. So I'm gonna wash one building today, take a break for a minute, go get some lunch, and come back and set up on the other one. And here we go, turbo. There's a nice little before and after. Turbo nozzle on the extension. All right, I am cruising right along. It's like 20 past 9. I did this end, the whole back, the other end. Took a break for a second. I got my hose pulled all the way over here. All I have is this front left to do. And there are 8 of these stoops along the way. I'm gonna be back at the truck. And I'm gonna undo my water hose, which is on the other side of that grill over there. So you can see how far I had to go with the water, like all the way through the courtyard, all the way around to my truck. I gotta get another 100 feet of hose on the truck. I gotta see what I have at home. I only got 250 on there right now for water hose, and for every hose for that matter. Every hose I have is 250. But I've got an extra 100 feet of power wash hose, so I could go 350 if I needed to on the power wash. But anyway, I'm gonna tear this out right now, and I'm guessing 45 minutes maybe to do this whole front. So I should be done right about 10. Wrap it up, go have myself a coffee break. There's a dunk down the road, and then come back and knock out one more. All right, 5 past 10. All done this side. I'm gonna hit this with some soap, and I'm gonna let it stay. I'm gonna post-treat the brick and concrete. I'm gonna rinse the windows, rinse the stoop. Should take me another 15-20 minutes or so, and then we're taking a break. All right, so a little change of plans in my favor. They've decided they want me to do this building instead of that one. So it actually works out good for me. I can stay in that same position over there. However, I'm taking a break. It's like almost 10:30. I'm gonna unhook the hoses from my truck. Just gonna disconnect, leave everything laid out, and I'm gonna go get myself some breakfast and a coffee. I didn't have anything to eat today, my mistake, so I'm taking a break. And then I'm gonna come back, put the truck right back in that position, reconnect, fire up, and rip this one out. All right, I'm back. The truck's set up a little closer this time. Give me a little bit of slack on that water hose. I got my coffee strategically set up at about halfway down that run so I can grab a sip on the way through. And I'm pulled all the way over to here. So we're gonna wash this end, this whole side, the end by the truck, that I gotta pull hose back to the front of the building. It is 11 o'clock. Let's see how long it takes. All right, last building of the day is finished. I still got one to do. I'm gonna do that one next week. And just wanna show you guys what a glamorous job this is. Caked with mud. I'm on my way out to the water source. I got this valve handle, which turns the valve on and off. Because they can't leave valves on these things because people turn the water on and leave it running. So they have to, you know, have a special fitting. But I was talking to one of my friends last night. I wanted to relay this to you guys. And he asked me, why do you think you get thumbs down on your YouTube videos? I said, I don't know. I think sometimes the improvements we're making are just too powerful. And they happen with such ease and precision that it must be incomprehensible. Can't imagine there being any other reason. Anyway, so now I'm gonna drag this water hose with me back over to a pivot point, and then I'm going to try to make my hose reel do all the work for me so that I can live to play another day. All right, there's a whole 250 on the 12-inch reel. I'd say that's about all it's gonna hold. I am completely soaked to the bone here. Got a couple rips in my hooks now, so my feet are getting wet. I ordered a new pair, they're on their way. But I always keep dry gear in the truck. I got a fresh set of gear, socks, boots, everything. I'm getting changed up and gonna go run a few estimates now. As I'm pulling out, I forgot to check my watch. It is 2 o'clock even. So 3 hours since we started that building. I'm wrapped up, changed, and heading down the road. I got called out to quote gutters on this assisted living community. And those are extremely high. Those are not reachable by ladder for me. I'm not going up there. I don't have anything to reach. Have to bring a lift in here or get a Skyvac maybe, but then I'm on a 40-foot pole all day. Not interested in that either. And this place is huge. It goes around. I'll show you the other side over here real quick. That's too much. I think I'm gonna pass. It's nothing I'm interested in doing. Beyond my scope. Way too high, way too many. I'll have to charge some ridiculous amount of money. I don't even know how to quote a job this big. I know I need a lift for several days. Cost me a couple $1,000s for the right lift. And then I've got to drive it on this landscaped property, which I don't want to do. You can see the front, all the same thing. Not as high, but a lot of it, and it goes on. So I don't know. I think I'm just going to call them up and tell them I'm not interested. Less stress for me, and I can go do the work within my abilities. Patrick and I are going to go blow the dust off of this.